Aloha Sagittarius, it's Kim Jolene with Finding Your Fiji, and I'm here bringing your monthly reading for the month of November. So today we are going to have your theme for the month that will give you an overriding energy for the month. And then I'll be drawing some additional cards to give you a little bit more of the nitty-gritty of what's going to be happening for you this month. And then we are focusing on your life purpose. This can often relate to your career, but it doesn't have to, okay? So you'll be getting some information about that. And then there's an angel that wants to work with you this month. So I drew a card for you from the Angel Oracle deck, and we'll see which angel wants to help you out throughout this entire month. So awesome. And at the very end of this video, you're going to find out about a way that you can party with the angels. So check out, stay tuned to the very end to find out what that's all about. All right, let's rock and roll, shall we? Your theme for this month is the Five of Earth. Earth cards are all about how you make your money, what you need to do to be grounded and to be here on Earth. This particular card is about fears related to money, okay? So often we get in a space of anxiety or worry or fear because we do need money to live, right? We need money to be able to pay our housing, our cars, our this or that, right? All kinds of different things. So there is the energy of you being in a space this month of having the wisdom to accept help from others. So ask for and accept help from others this month. That's really going to be great for you. And, just watch your thoughts, right? Because we get in that sort of downward spiral around things. And for those of you that are considering becoming self-employed, this is a little bit of a caution card for you around that, that there's just some uncertainty. It doesn't mean necessarily that it won't work, but there's some uncertainty around that, especially if you're in your head in fear around money, then it's going to be a little bit more difficult. Okay, let's see what else is coming up for you guys. Okay, well, we've got a lot of water and a lot of earth for you guys, right? Which is interesting, right? When I think of them in terms of the elements, earth is very grounded energy. Water energy is very much about going within. So that's an interesting kind of combo that you've got going this month. So you have the King of Water coming in. Water cards are about the depth of emotion, and this particular card is about opening your heart and your mind, right? Both your heart and your mind to the people around you. In particular, people that are less fortunate than you are, right? So oftentimes when we do something to help someone that is less fortunate than us, maybe you volunteer your time at the shelter or something like that, oftentimes that can shift your perspective too and help you go to gratitude about what you do have in your life and the beautiful things that you are already blessed with, right? Versus focusing on the things that maybe you don't have in this moment. So that King of Water is definitely energy around opening your heart and connecting and helping others, right? So ask for help for yourself, but then also help others. So that's an interesting dynamic with that too. And then the Three of Water is coming in. Water cards are about, again, the depth of emotion, and this particular card relates to a celebration. Something that's going to come up that is maybe, someone's having a baby, or they're getting married, or they're graduating, or something. There's some sort of celebration, maybe even a birthday party, right? Some sort of celebration. And the energy around this card for you is about pushing you to have more fun. It sounds funny, like we shouldn't need to be pushed to have more fun. And yet, you're in the space when we have sort of that downward spiral of our thoughts going, we need to do that. We need to do whatever we can to raise our vibration. And having fun is a way to do that. I've been doing that the last couple of weeks. Or actually just this week, actually, I got in on an improv workshop, and it's so much fun for me. And even in the midst of like preparing for my retreat and all of that, it's such a great respite for me, right? And such a great diversion to help keep my vibration and my energy very strong and high. And the interesting thing too is, when you do that, it oftentimes things will just fall into your lap, or things will, just will occur easily and effortlessly for you. Okay, so then you have the Ace of Earth coming in, which is such a, it's kind of a dichotomy with the Five of Earth. So the Five of Earth is around your fears around money. Ace of Earth is telling you that you have an inflow of abundance, that there's a promising business venture. You might be signing some contracts or that type of thing. So this is actually telling you that your thoughts are a lie, right? That there is an inflow of abundance coming in for you. So I really love that card for you in the face of the Five of Earth coming in, right? Okay, let's see what's happening with your life purpose, your career. Okay, so we've got the study card coming in for you, which is pretty self-explanatory. Studying is about focusing, right? Going back to school potentially. It is about putting your time and attention towards learning, okay? So it doesn't necessarily have to be going back to school. It could be, you're taking an online course. Maybe you are reading a book. Maybe you are connecting with a group of like-minded people, like a mastermind, right? Has the potential to be something that this could be involved with. And the study aspect of things is about helping you get some clarity around your career in specific, around your life purpose, around what you're meant to do, okay? So just reading about something doesn't necessarily mean that that's the thing, but oftentimes when you read about things, it'll spark an idea, right? And then that will be the thing that you'll be guided to. You are on the right path, though. So this is letting you know that you're on the right path. Whatever you're doing with your career, with your life purpose, you are on the right path. So there's aspects of what you're doing, if not the whole thing entirely, that is fully related to your life purpose. So oftentimes we have a tendency to focus on what is wrong, or the 1% that is not working. What they're really encouraging you with this card to do is to focus on what is working, okay? And focus on what it is you're doing that's in the flow, that feels light and easy, okay? And then if you're a cusper and you watch the Scorpio reading, this card's going to look very familiar because it was in the same spot for Scorpio, the writing card. So you are meant to do writing. That's part of your life purpose. So whether that's a book, an article, writing stories, whatever that might be for you, this is the nudge from Spirit that you need to get doing that. And that you're not doing it alone. The angel's right there behind you. So you do have help with this, okay? And it's also up to you to sit down and actually do it. There's some great books, a couple great books actually. One that I'm currently reading, and I've kind of read it before and I've just picked it up again, is The War of Art by Steven Pressfield. Really, really great book if you're in resistance about writing or anything else that you're being guided to do. Really good. Okay, let's see who your angel is for this month. Oh my gosh. Talk about a dichotomy again. So you have these fears around money, and who do you have in here but Archangel Ariel is coming in for you with prosperity. Yay! The exact angel that you guys need this month is who I randomly chose. So I essentially pulled this card before the reading, and this is the card that came up, not even knowing what these other cards were going to be. So I love that. I am going to read the prayer for you because I think that might be helpful. Your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. So the key here is following your intuition, okay? Because just throwing darts at the wall doesn't work. You've got to follow what you're being guided to do. You've got to follow those internal nudges that you're getting, the signs, the symbols, the synchronicities that are leading you to what it is that is going to bring in that prosperity and that money and that abundance for you. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Stay tuned to find out how you can party with the angels. Much love and aloha. How would you like to party with the angels? I'm super excited to be facilitating a new group session, and I'm just testing this out. I've done this in person where I've done a group gallery style reading, and the super cool thing about that is that even if you have just one question that gets answered of your own, you get information and guidance from all the other people's questions that are in the group. So it's a really cool process, and at the same time the angels are working on your energy field. So they are helping to clear out old things that maybe don't serve you any longer. They're helping to balance your chakras, and they're essentially helping raise your vibration. So they're doing an energetic tune-up, if you will, on you during this group session. And the cool thing is that you do get to have one of your questions answered directly by me and the angels as part of the group session. And then I'll also be really doing a powerful meditation at the beginning of the session. And then oftentimes I will get channeled messages that will come in for the entire group as well. So if you are interested in partying with the angels, check out the link below. And it's a really reasonable price point. It's only $33, and it's a 2-hour session. So 2-hour session with me normally it would be, I can't remember what they are now, like $288 or something like that. So to get that for $33, 2 hours with me is amazing. And it's all virtual. So we'll meet on Zoom, and you can connect and party with the angels from the comfort of your own home. So check out the link below and go ahead and grab a seat, because there's only going to be 20 for each session. So I'm very much limiting to a small group, and that is the guidance that's come in, is that it needs to be a small group setting. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and grab a seat. I've got one session set up already. I'm going to try, hopefully by the time this video comes out, to set up another session as well, and we'll open it up from there. And if you're interested in hosting with your friends, I'm also available to do that. So you can host an online party, a virtual party with the angels with your friends, and you actually get the session for free, and then your friends would pay the $33 to participate in the group session. So it's kind of a fun thing to do with your friends as well, or particularly the people that you know, because it's interesting to kind of hear what the answers are that other people are getting as well. So much love and light